Hello, everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes to go over something very important, and I wanted to make sure I'm as clear as I can be on the instructions for the research paper and the group presentation. If you'll look at week 5, after you've taken your poetry test, you will want to open up the research paper folder, and you will see there that we have several different authors and poems to choose from here in the author's poem list. When you open that up, you will see Sylvia Plath, William Blake, Tennyson, Frost, Hughes, Wordsworth, Dickinson, Brooks, Angelo, and Whitman. This is going to be a first come, first serve. Everyone has to do a different poem. So if you wait a couple of days and you email me and you want to do Lady Lazarus, I may say go back and check the poem list because maybe 5 or 6 have already been taken. And so once we have settled who is doing which poem, then the students who have chosen Sylvia Plath, y'all will be a group. The students who have chosen Tennyson, y'all will be a group. And I will email the group as a whole, and you can see everybody else's email account. So it's very important that you're checking your Kilgore College email during this week. And you will be introduced to your group members. I will not share phone numbers. If y'all want to share phone numbers, that is perfectly fine. But once you've established a group email, then someone kind of needs to take the lead and be the leader of the group to complete the research project. So each of you is doing a research paper over your particular poem and author. But then as a group, you're going to be doing Google Slides, a presentation, like a PowerPoint presentation, but you're going to use Google Slides because that's an easy way to share and interact with each other. So basically one person needs to start the slideshow and then share it with all the other group members. And then once you've decided how you're going to divide up the presentation, then y'all can start working on this slideshow together. If you have opened up the group presentation guidelines, those are in week 5 as well. And let me get to that. See a folder group presentation, and then you'll see the guidelines. That is going to go and open up for you, and let me make sure I've got it on my screen. One second. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Oh, that's not it. One second. There it is. All right, once you've opened that up, you will see that you're basically going to kind of divide the poet's life up into different times. You may choose to do it a different way, but this is what I've come up with: early life, end of life, honors, literary works, and death. You may do early life, and maybe someone wants to do the beginning and the middle part of that poet's life, and then maybe somebody wants to do the death. Maybe someone wants to do the honors, and someone kind of wants to do an overview of literary. It really depends on how many students are in your group. So if you have 3 or 4 members, then you could divide it up a little bit more. But if there's only 2 people who have chosen maybe Sylvia Plath, for example, then y'all are going to split this up yourself. Now you're going to use the research that you have worked on for your own research paper to do this. But then each person, you can see the big box where the arrow is, each person has to have a few slides on your poem. So we're going to be sharing these with the entire class, and that way the class is being exposed to 25, 30 more poems just by watching these presentations. So make sure you also go online and look at the sample ones. I've posted a couple. I'll post some more as we get closer to this week. And so really just the important thing is to really interact with your group. You do not have to meet in person. I don't think it's going to take any phone calls. I think you can complete all of this by just emailing each other and then working on the Google Slides together and kind of helping each other out. And feel free to email me if you have any questions. But again, when I open up those poems, it's going to be first come, first serve. As I get an email, I will go and put that person's name by that author and the poem. So, check it right before you email me. which author and which poet you want. Again, hope that helps clarify a little bit. Each of you are doing your own research paper, but then you are doing the presentation together.